You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change, they get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah. Credibility, now we ability news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You count on me, you count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. Follow me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You count on me, you count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell you want some. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You call on me, count on me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. For the news we dey around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change, they get the masses involved. Staff them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah. Credibility, now we ability news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. You count on me, you count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. Follow me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices come. Hi yeah. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the view, the tell you one time. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. For the news with the around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Voices come. Credibility, now we ability news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. Call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the view, the tell you one time. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He call on me, count on me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. For the news with the around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Voices come. Credibility, now we ability news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. He count on me, he count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking the second power. Call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. Oh. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, voices down.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to the final edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty TV with a stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Where they bring this edition come to you this Friday morning. My name is Khadija Bangura.
And me, Namibel Kaba. Good morning. It's Friday and the 22nd day of May 2026. And of course, I know say on Fridays, we get special way where we can do for ensure so we take on into the weekends on a very relaxed but educative mood as well. So inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, if we don't follow the presidency, we're going to say President Bio don't they deliver lectures and address system, we focus on democracy in Africa, international diplomacy and national development. We're going to look at then lectures here where the president don't they deliver the impacts we get, especially so relating to things them where they happen as alone. And also now this edition of the Breakfast Show, we the host one of the big TikTok stars them na salon. We get over 1 million followers them na TikTok. When Esther it gets in established pool party and comedy contest. We often can talk to them for can tell we what in this contest they about and how it rise to a point where they among the biggest TikTok stars them na salon. And they can take we through in journey as they know I'm as established. Well, they can't tell we how we established it reached to a point. I don't get over 1 million followers them na salon. Yes, establish.
Alright, well, that's the issues that they look at this Friday morning, and as we tell una today we can talk to the presidential spokesman for they can tell we exactly what in the rationale behind President Bio in recent public lecture them. Currently the president they na Oxford, they say they give lecture on democracy and other things, them good governance. If then lecture there, so where His Excellency the President they go give based on waiting they happen na us inside the president in us, because they can say charity begins at home, and also they can say preach what you practice. So they can talk to Alpha Khan this morning, or they can try for ask him few questions about the lecture there. So we President Bio they give now na Oxford, and not just Oxford. We don't they see the presidents they go now other places them and give public lecture, and not only president no more in within they inside the country they give public lecture them na various university they tell like depending on
free quality education. So because na free quality education, perhaps that's one of the motivating factors them, you know. Then they use them for educate the world. But now the presidential spokesman go can tell we anyway.
If I don't lecture, you are myself na lecture.
Anyways, we get established. We can know how he established.
So why they afraid for say the panel lecturer?
Please.
For cyber, they afraid cyber.
Me lawyer they leave.
They afraid inside me.
I'm a journalist. I'm not scared, but I just want to inform you. Say me lawyer they leave. I call her right now. Get her informed of.
If I lecture.
Me lawyer they sleep.
Alright, Alpha Khan they can talk about the panel lecture there. So that's the reason for the watch you want lecture, you want invite the Panawa University. We can know how to go about and the lecture there whose benefit they bring to we as a country. Well, maybe the part just want to be generous enough with education.
Look, you camera at the under. You camera not on the side. It front.
Alright, so we continue the breakfast show this morning. We can start to establish Thank you. I've been watching a video. They say Esther bleach stayed or established. When Esther was young, Esther was
And
black.
Alimba.
Yeah, me na limba, yeah. Oh my God. Good morning, Esther.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
What inspire you for going to comedy? Why comedy?
Because I love what I do and I like how put smile on people and face. So I can always talk and I mean inspire myself. Because anything so far you want to do, if you don't put effort into it and then you know the possible.
So how the inspiration come about? Growing up, na comedy you be like for watch, we make you say, okay, why don't big so? Na my career path and what it take. How it come about?
I can just make no more for put smile on people and face them. From school days, if I say like we don't boring, then I can just sit down and create something. They will laugh, but me as somebody no more, I don't like for boring. I don't like boring. I just like to say they like very happy and smile. So that way.
So when actively you come public with this, apart from the one that you be doing at school, because now you know one of the biggest TikTok stars in our salon, you get over 1 million followers. How you really come na the limelight?
I start from 2023, but this popularity happened the 2024 to 2025. Then come. And the fame come. Begin to do some, I work some midi there, boots there, they dance. But I can't collaborate with Michael. Take me as a woman, we do content, then people then begin love each other.
You able remember your first hits where you come 2023, the comedy or the skit where you really do what you believe and I didn't go viral, where sell you?
I think I do two. The first one I do now this boy song where they say on a 2 cam, then on a 4 cam. Now Danny begin count me up first. I do that dance video there. Then the other one I do where I wear one boots, then with one red median. The Abe say Abe come there enter this.
So na Chris comedy.
Yes. Come there enter this. So I dance but that's it I be politics business. So I dance I wear red and dance and that about go to me viral.
So let me look at the music. You sing music as well.
Yes, ma'am.
For the Limbane. For tell we say you na Limba. And the inspiration for putting kind of lyrics in the Esther, how it come?
Like I can always say when we go in a studio, we can get songs them. Like we go create content based on artists, sing. But one not say me na Limba, so like doing the content, Mama Benji say, Lance will give a flow back, give a beats.
So now free beats then just give.
Yes.
Now you flow.
So that just kind of remind I say me na Limba, yeah.
So writer.
So just kind of was me na Limba, yeah. So I begin say me na Limba, yeah. Say like the words that make it Indo, Limba na yo, then I put song.
Quickly, this comedy show we get today. Within comedy and beach fiesta, why the blend?
Because like you know say like we na comedians them, so like I don't want let me program boring. So I decided to put on this contest where like I use me complicators them. Now we always stand with them if na comedian day. Michael Yabomen, Village Auntie. Because as anytime anybody see there for see they laugh. Village Auntie you make up alone. Even if you stress, you don't laugh. And same way to Michael and Yabom. So I make this so entertainment good day. Then I do for the picking them back as well because they not to get chance because I find out say they love that me other song, Kondo. Because most of my shows that I can do on net. So I decide for do from 12 o'clock. But I know somebody to go to school. But I think from 2 o'clock now to 6, then say we'll get small time with me. Let me dance and celebrate and land bucket in the back.
How the ticket sales? Now gates and the buy at the entrance or you be done do pre-sales?
Yeah, we don't begin do some pre-sales, but some way they far can decide to well can buy na gate. Anyone party turn away.
Now outside the event there.
Now Jupiter Pool by PWD.
So for the picking young session, waiting there for expect. Now the same performance where they didn't net today for the picking them?
No, you know, sir, the performance different from the picking the big one there. Like the picking their accounts, most of them picking them back when they're on TikTok, where they dance, where they sing like Leonos, Juniors, Pinky Pinky, Baby Nice, and even me, they are picking. They can move for entertain them. So many entertainments for them.
This is what you plan for the do every year.
Yeah.
And I just one off.
I just start out. Though I don't they make shows them. But like as you say this, I never continue. Therefore the one.
Why Komra where they watch you for send in picking the established pool party and comedy show today, and why then say for the part of talk to your fans them?
So the Komra them because I do one because the picking they love me so much. I send it to them so far away at the past. Komra they always call me say, Esther with me 2 years old picking, pass and play for our condo, even if they cry before he sleep, then if then when they play condo song for her and go be okay, go dance stay. So like I thought I fit say yes. I need to do something for them picking them. So I make this comedy, this for them, I make for the alley. And they go land good in them back because me not can get bad in the way I do by my program for picking them. And I get for the entertainment. And for the big one then, men and go enjoy, men and go laugh because I get for do contest. We myself get for stand. This net for the big one then, we get for the entertainment.
So you they organize the show. Why they contest? They not go give company, they make you win.
They talk say that if they're rogue, we they scatter the stage. So me don't myself ready for them. Who scatter people the stage, we they make them back.
Let me just take Kondo quick because you see now one of the popular songs them where they picking and like right now. Let me just take Kondo and we will come back to you. So give me Kondo please.
Esther, give me flow, just flow. Esther, give me flow, just flow. Esther, give me flow, just flow. Esther, give me flow, just flow.
That's not Kondo by Esther. Let me just get the inspiration behind Kondo. wait to make you sing Kondo.
Like Kondo song now, you know say now me and Mama Benji, I will too get the song. Yeah, but like remember from those days where we can play with it. Remember no more the whole thing that we can happen from our childhood. So like we go back in our studio, go create content, then this Kondo can say back. Say Kondo iti mama, iti papa, they all our Kondo. So people they find that very interesting. Say if Kondo do iti mama, it do iti papa, why all back say Kondo? So no one understand say now what we sing that side.
But then we'll get the answer tonight.
Yeah, sure.
I will look forward for seeing at the blue gown. I don't know why you not decide for using this morning. Or you don't want side hang for tonight. Eh?
I think say if I count I wanna bingo.
No like that. No
Like if you not see that gown, they will not see that Esther see them.
No, I go like him, but
the gown don't deal again.
yes, the gown the worst.
All right, Esther, we wish you all the best for tonight. Sometime we say go past there.
Yeah.
I want for
I hope
see
I will see
the
an
contest.
Microscope.
How many outfits you contest so you organize now is a normal contest like on a one day or not just for comedy?
This is a comedy contest because the one they always put, the all are comedians them. So you know, say no man we go today. If you get money, just buy medicine because you get for laugh. Because not just for dress, introduction, casual, party, and
What are
talent.
they judge them?
I take Mr. Trouble. Then it's Queen. One lady where you always do this salt and pepper business. So now they're all too.
All right, we look forward to a successful show. We wish you all the best and keep doing what you're doing. You did do an amazing job. I should say, people are out there really they enjoy you comedy way they create. Well, I can say you skit them way they do. Now be a pleasure for getting her this morning. Well, if you're not a lover of Esther, go out tonight, support them. Now you way this for encourage them as a young girl wading into the creative industry for create content. You know, easy, but constantly they don't give a back-to-back laughter. So now I intend this for go out tonight and support Esther. So that
just because it's not like stay away boring, for just leave the people in the mood. Just
Me always see me know. Then una self, una be me know so una don't see me first with the microscope. Una know for saying I'm here for win this contest.
okay, we can't wait.
So I just hope so una support me.
Alright, sure. Well, I still don't talk to the viewers them. You also don't talk to all the fans them for joining Esther tonight. The place again.
Jupiter.
Alright. You not tell me the ticket cost.
The tickets now for a really big one there now 60 leons. Then for the picking them I do 30 leons. Then VIP 100k.
Alright. Well, many thanks for you joining me this morning and we wish you all the best, yeah?
Amen. Thank you so much.
all right, thank you, Esther. We joined you this morning. Well, this is the breakfast show. We just don't talk to Esther. We can call himself establish a comedian and also a content creator on TikTok and other platform them. We can talk to the presidential spokesman now, Honorable Alhaji Alpha Khan. As we tell Una earlier today, we can discuss President's bill in recent lecture them where they get, especially the most recent one where in Oxford University in the United Kingdom. Would they take the short break or come? We can talk to the presidential spokesman.
For the news with the around, log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, hey. Voices come. Hi, yeah, hey. Credibility, now we are building news. Give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, let's get the power. You count on me, you count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, let's get the power. Call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV day before. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, let's get the power. You count on me, you count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the view, the tell you.
Welcome back. You still watch the breakfast show where they come to you live na Liberty TV, and this segment of the show we tell you where they can talk to the presidential spokesman where na Alhaji Alpha Khan they can explain to the public lecture them where the president don't they give so far in Oxford and other side them and they can talk about the rationale behind all of these lectures. As I've been telling you earlier, it don't they give lecture we focus on democracy in Africa, international diplomacy and national development. Well, we get this presidential spokesperson at the studio this morning for come unpack the lectures here and waiting at the rationale behind them. Good morning, Honorable Alpha Khan, and welcome to the breakfast show.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, listeners.
How has it been?
Well, it's busy. It's the cultivation season. I'm busy. I was up country when she called me to come, so I'm going straight back from here.
Where's your point on the parts of the delegation with the pa?
You're not all there for go. There are other people who can do things.
All right. A lot of issues, but let me just focus on first the lectures where the president don't they give, and we still want for know the rationale. Let me just know first how it come about for let the president they go give them lectures here among every other Sierra Leonean. Let me just know first. Is it invitation or what? Let me know how they come about.
Big question. The president giving a speech or lectures in most prestigious universities in the world, Oxford and Cambridge. That is where the leadership, the decision makers in the world, the people who lead innovation, people who lead technology, and of course, governance. That is where a lot of them go. Not only to for education, but they go there to meet a network with other people of similar disposition. So, if they call me president for Leo Gode, na big honor and recognition for the country. You say, why the president Gode among all other Sierra Leoneans? Well, among all other Sierra Leoneans today, now one president we get. And now we all look up to. Now are the headlights of the country. Now are the spokesman of the country. Now are the chief diplomat of the country. Now are the chief fundraiser of the country. And then they lead the governance in the country. He's also responsible for impactful policies we go ensure that the lives of Sierra Leoneans are safe, the lives of Sierra Leoneans are worth living, and that we take place among the community of nations. So it's very important for if they call person in Sierra Leone, then call the president. But at the moment, as well as being president for Sierra Leone, also the president, the chairman of all the heads of states of the ECOWAS region in West Africa, 12 countries. So if they call them, Africa they want to listen to. That is why when you go there, you talk about governance in Africa, you talk about the maintenance of democracy in Africa, you talk about the trust and confidence where people then forget in the democracy. I also talk to democracy get fought. Now sometimes the way we practice democracy, and we for able for change a little bit, make it improve, for make people then feel more confident and trustworthy of the situation.
What's in the inform the specific topics where the president don't they talk about? Because let we take for example, the address we give na University of Oxford, defending constitutional democracy in an era of growing coups and electoral uncertainty in West Africa. What's in the inform the specific topic them where the president don't they give address on?
the topics themselves, then pertinent to Dr. Julius Madabio's own brand of governance. Now, a man we believe saying, for let anything thrive in the world, for let even democracy take place, an atmosphere of peace and tranquility and security for exist. We don't see that before. In hotel we see him demonstrator when he was a young soldier. We should say, yes, he able to influence the return of democracy into Sierra Leone, and at the same time, he able to let power go, for let people decide what they want. So because of the spate of instability in most West African countries now, take the case of Mali, the AES countries, Mali, Niger, and Chad, it's Burkina Faso, and very recently in Benin, you see, say, the people that still need to be educated, for later able get the awareness that relying on a strong democratic platform better than for make we take power by violent means. In the right person for talk about that. He's been through all of the gauntlet. He don't go through being a soldier, fighting for his country. He don't go through a system that overthrew a sitting government. We give themselves a timetable. So we'll return this after 4 years. When the 4 years come, and it look like I say, some of the people we've been there with them at that time, they get cold feet. He decides to say, look, I think I have to take the helm of things here. I take over bloodlessly, peacefully, and at the same time, be able to return this country into a democratic nation, even in the midst of war. So that at least we go use that platform then for begin to talk about peace and carry on for peace. But not left we so. We also, because of the ongoing fratricidal, most violent fratricidal war we've been there. Now West Africa at that time here in Sierra Leone, he say, let me go look for the protagonist. Let me go look for this person where now in they lead this revolution. At great danger to himself, he go to bush, he go look for Fode Sanko, and he was able to bring him out. Get him at table, then begin talk several times, conduct elections, left a handing over system to the succeeding president, Alhaji Ahmad Tijan Kabar. We do a fantastic job for making able to conclude during this tenure all the Lome conventions we make today. We will sit on there. We able to continue at least from 1996, 2002 to now. At least we've had improving democracy. Every time we make an election, it gets better than the last one. So it's a learning process. It's not an event, it's a process. So when somebody like that get that kind of experience, the world wants to listen. The world wants to know. Because it's an example. We're rare in Africa. We're rare in the third world for a young man to take power. A soldier, he has all the power of the military behind him. He's able to continue if he wants. He's able to change himself into a civilian and then continue in power under the military regime. He said, no, I'm going to leave this. He let family go. We come back now today. Sierra Leoneans remember that. They remember the process we take me through. They remember the risks we take as a young man. They remember the sacrifices we make. They remember the patriotic approach we get. They say, okay, let's try him as a civilian president. And for that's 8 years, going 9. He's been there and can only say, the country keeps improving day by day, like they say in French. Chaque jour, un peu plus. Every day, a little bit more.
You say most of the lecture topics are based on the president's leadership style. Look at democracy, good governance, na part of a leadership style, according to you. But this same democracy and good governance under President BODC era, now one with plenty people on the question, Alhaji,
How?
especially the one then at the opposition.
But of course, that is their job. If I was in opposition, I'd question it. We had a very good president in 2002 to 2007. Alhaji Ahmad Tijan Kabir was a good president. But we in the opposition were always questioning his methods. We're always criticizing because we've said we have a better alternative.
But not to all term opposition they criticize if things are really happening the way they're supposed to happen. For you say opposition and they work for criticize, but there are times where things they go right. The opposition self they come and applaud the sitting government.
But they do that. They do that. Opposition do that when you are constructive opposition. When things are good, you say so. When things not good, then you say, I have an alternative. You don't criticize for criticism's sake because you want to come and take over the seat. No, you have to have an alternative that you think is better than the existing one. Yes, the opposition does that. Even the current opposition does that. There are times when they support government in certain things that they believe are good, like in the feed salon, which is working. The opposition says yes. But we also have a better alternative. Yes, they look into that alternative. But the country at the moment says, this one will be sabi, better the devil you know, and the angel we don't know. So we'll go hold on to this one first, but make we see. If we own time come and you can give us a better thing, well, let us see. Well, for now, yes, there is cooperation, there's a collaboration, there's dialogue, it continues. There must be chamot. Like how they talk so right now, I can mistake this now, bet me tongue. But I know they cut and throw it. I know they cut and throw it because the tongue and the teeth get for keep staying at the same place. We and the opposition get for living in this country. So if there are issues, now issues will be for time for discuss. And I'm glad that when issues arise, we're able to resolve them, no matter how intractable they look at the beginning. By the end of the day, we have the systems. We have now the existing Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion. We're able to coordinate things like that and bring parties together, even over the supervision of international bodies for help. But we are very ready for listen and talk and see the interest of Sierra Leone, because that is our focus, all of us, APC, SLPP, PMDC, PDP, that is our focus. Sierra Leone is the focus.
I know say some of these things we they talk so this morning, no new na the ears of Sierra Leoneans. And some of these questions where we they ask on us so where they come out from government, no new to Sierra Leonean. But then frequent traveling there, especially the public lecture where presidents be they go and give, now the expense of Uda.
You see, lectures of this, not to a trip in tourism, a national interest, I make it with it. I just tell you, say, Oxford and Cambridge, in fact, today they're talking like Cambridge stuff. Oxford and Cambridge, they need to invite all kinds of people. You know that. If they're not the most prestigious, but they are among the most prestigious universities in the world.
But some of them, their invitation they come. As a president, if you get a very good lobbyist, where they open then the water for you, and this government at some point pay huge amount of money to a lobbyist company.
Really?
Yes.
That I wasn't aware of.
Well, maybe they'll not be appointed.
Well, even at that, if they pay that lobbyist, me good day in Sierra Leone, me that person will keep in touch with the media. Are they listen to now? Are they listen to you? Are they read newspapers? But I'm sure I haven't come across that yet. If it did not happen for them, I mean, I must have escaped me at the time.
Let's go to the topic of now Uda expense, then lecture there where the presidents they go, flying with his private jet for golden lectures there now at Uda expense.
I don't tell you now, I don't be a minister before. I have also been an aviation entrepreneur. I own my own airlines. And I don't they very close to power, and I know the dynamics that happen. When some people want you, because it is also prestigious for a university group for call a president for make it go panning out. Sometimes they foot the bill. I know that. Sometimes people send the airplane for come pick you up.
Sometimes
First of all, I just correct you. But I'm telling you, I say sometimes.
Sometimes you're
Well,
not
of course,
certain. In this context,
is that everything certain that is fully certain in the world? In this context, I am telling you that there are opportunities for when somebody really wants you to go and do similar things like these lectures, they will provide the means for you to get there.
So now the Cambridge and Oxford
I am not saying that. I am not saying that. I am saying, listen, I don't have
you have to be certain.
Why should I be certain?
Because we are asking the expense.
Well, then if I am certain, me not a mortal man. Mortal man, you have to always leave room for mistakes. Leave room for conjectures, for things that you don't know. I don't profess to know everything. I can't tell you what you know about. I am telling you.
But it's a simple fact.
It is not a simple fact. I'm trying to tell you the basics.
As the spokesman of the president,
not really. I am not the logistics man of the president. I'm the spokesman of the president. That is very different.
But if I get full information.
No, I shouldn't have that kind of I don't need to have all full information. The things that you're asking me now, bringing me here to talk about the president, what he's doing out there, I'm doing that. But I'm also telling you that when presidents travel, sometimes there are compensatory approaches. Like, for instance, if Qatar calls you, they'll send you a plane. If Dubai calls you, they'll send you a plane. And I remember when we first came to power in 2007, in November of that year, there was a Commonwealth conference immediately in Kampala. We don't get money. I called one of my friends. He sent me a Hawker Siddeley HS-800 XP private jet. We can take me and President Kuruma and her team to Kampala for a whole week. And we came back, we don't pay 1 cent. These things happen. I am telling you that when you didn't have power, and then can I say in the day, there are people who want to court your friendship. So there are people who want to help you, who want to make sure that your presence can add some kind of you say, into their own organization.
So this particular tip, Honorable, this one what the president doing so currently. Now the one that we invite him, now then sponsor the trip, or is it on the state, Sierra Leone?
I am just telling you that I am not in the logistics aspects of government. Me and our spokesman. This particular one could have been sponsored by maybe a big company.
Well, you are guessing.
But why shouldn't I guess? I told you I don't have the right information. So if you keep pushing, I've answered you 1, 2, 3 times on the same question, but you are repeating it. So what do you want me to say?
Because
tell you
if
absolutely?
You're here as a president,
no, I'm not here to tell you lies.
You should not be
I cannot come here.
Especially on information.
I cannot come here
for doing the president.
My young lady, I cannot come here to lie to you. I'll tell you what is possible, what I know is possible. When they come back, you can ask the questions from the logistics people. You have a right to call them, all right? But for now, I am telling you that it is possible that somebody could have sponsored it from within the organizations that were there. And there are big companies that were there listening. There are big companies who want to come out for critical minerals. There are big companies who want to come out for support in the United Nations. There are big companies who are here, who are there, who want to get some diplomatic traction by the presence of a president and all that kind of thing. They do it. They lobby. I am saying that it is possible that it could have been sponsored. It is also possible that now governments pay. Because first of all, diplomacy is not cheap. Diplomacy is not just embassies. Diplomacy also means networking. Diplomacy also means selling your country out there. And trading, and when I say selling a country, marketing, it's an expensive business. If you really want to attract people
is that what President Bill is currently doing?
President Bill, I just told you, is the chief salesman of the country, is the chief diplomat of the country. He is the fountain of honor of the country. So anywhere he goes, we go, then we will get that kind of honor there. So of course he's almost all of them. We call him the supreme head of state, but he is. So Naim at the end of the day, the buck stops at his table. If this country no move forward, President Bio, at the end of the day, now we go blame. Right now, you sit here now, you want to talk about. You're not talking about the Minister of Agriculture. You're not talking about the Minister of Trade. It is President Bio, because at the end of the day, Naim table, I did the buck, they stop. So he has to do everything possible to make sure that he deliver on what he said he can do.
So you cannot tell us whether then lecture there where the president they go na the states they foot or na the one they we can invite them.
It could be either or. Take it that way. It could be either or. They could pay. They invite him and they pay. Go send a plane to take him. Or they say, okay, we'll send the plane for you. You buy the fuel. I just don't tell you, see.
But President Bio already getting your private jet.
He does not have it. Where does
the private jet we pack na Lunge can work out with him.
Oh, the President Bio no get private jet na Lunge. Believe me. The private jet we mean she did na Lunge. Na Marampa Mines get him.
But now he can go to president.
They can lend him. They can lend him. And this is what I'm saying. He just don't solve the problem for me. He just don't answer. Sorry?
Marampa Mines just pack and day for any time the president
I just gave you an example. When we can a power in 2007, when I get money, I get nothing. I called a friend of mine. He sent me a private jet. But that was
a one-off.
Well, it is not a one-off. It happened a lot of times. So, I'm just telling you the first time. It does happen. You cannot rule it out. People want to know, want to be seen in the company of presidents. I am saying that if you see a private jet at Lunge, President Bio no own them.
So Marampa Mines just go pack and they for anything. I have not said
Marampa Mines know the why.
But you say that lent the president.
Okay, we buy them. That they have.
Why are you being sarcastic?
I am not being sarcastic because you're being difficult, my dear. I don't tell you saying I lent me. I don't flight Marampa Mines flight. They for go America. When the President Biden called me on the US-Africa summit. They lent me that 10 day. Yes, then they lent president. Then they lent motorcar. Me when I can at this country, I not get motorcar. But ISKB, they lent me motorcar. They are able to buy me own. People support each other. A plane, in fact, when the plane stands there, just doing nothing, it deteriorates. So sometimes if we get a one lady grab the kid, go. If you don't have anywhere to go, and Alpha Kanu comes, say, look how rich Guinea quick, and all that, they go lend me home.
So now what's benefits Marampa Mines they get for the lend president's
listen, Marampa Mines, they're in this country. Call it part of their corporate social responsibility. They're in country. And if the president of the country needs transport and they have it standing there, and now then they make money, now they get a contract, now then they extract iron, or then they go sell it and they make money and make profit, and the airplane is standing there. But for goodwill, man, they can do that.
So it's good we are discussing these issues, Alaji, because for clarity day to the one that we get this perception, say, whenever the president is travel with this private jet, the states they pay for them.
I don't tell you my own examples. When I was there and I was responsible for that, I was president for presidential affairs. Most times they call me friends and they lent me. Say, yeah, sometimes they say, you pay the fuel. Or look, the plane over, now you get for pay the fuel and the overflights and things like that.
So that fuel no more the states
I say sometimes. I'm telling you at a time when I was really in control of things like that. But for now, I am a spokesman. And I am telling you what is possible. But I know say President Bio will not get private jet. He doesn't have one. And he doesn't think of having one.
Let me talk about, you say President Bio is the chief marketer for the country.
Chief salesman.
Chief salesman for the country, especially the entry player where they're going to go sell the image of the country. And now it in Cambridge and Oxford. They sell the image of the country. But is he really aware of what is happening behind him?
In Sierra Leone?
Yes, a lot is happening about Sierra Leone when it comes to drugs and harboring a drug campaign, the most wanted in the Netherlands.
The president, he left a few days ago. He left the problems. He put measures in place.
Oh, he's aware.
The president, you asked me if he's aware of any problems in the country. Of course, he has to be aware that there are problems in the country.
Okay.
Otherwise, why would he have made up this task force for fed drugs in this country? Why wouldn't he have been? So if aware of that, we put up the task force. He put up the task force for let the people the way he trusts the technical people, they make the handle them, and they are doing it.
So
and of course the domestic issues and the diplomatic outreach, they are not mutually exclusive. At least good one, you left the other one. The diplomatic outreach helps you most times to solve local problems. So you get able to connect them, for see how you can leverage the advantages of one for improve the other.
You say aware of what's in the happen even way in other home. One of the latest developments, now the news will come out from the Netherlands say twice this month of May, authorities for Netherlands don't miss for catch Omar Sheriff, when a Bello Josh within the fen. How the president will respond to this?
Twice this month?
Yes, this month of May. Yes.
You know read the article?
What
do you hear?
No, me no read.
So what do you hear now?
No, now waiting the ONS and the police pull out that press release with them pull. Where they say ship plane come on, I say earlier. We go hold them around the Canary Islands and things like that, where they may say it's loaded with drugs from Sierra Leone. The ONS don't pull a report. They don't make a press statement for say, yes, there was a ship that came out here, but the glowed we can go from here, not to drugs.
Now waiting.
I don't know. I'm sure you read that.
Well, you read that. You said that. If you hear it now, why would they ask you now? You deny, say you don't know.
Why are you for ask me things you already know? You are you are a journalist, aren't you? You read that press release. Why do you have to waste my time asking me about it again?
I'm not wasting your time, Alaji. You say what
did you read?
Now the news where ONS.
Did you read that? Did you read the ONS's report?
So me just want read for you now an article where them publish from the Dutch news. So please just help Alhaji for say I'm not the screen, where them publish on the 21st of May 2026. The caption of the article say Dutch special forces twice nearly arrested Bello Jos. Now this article, maybe they refer you to. Now the Dutch news publish under the Telegraph.
Okay.
If you watch the screen now, you they see and they.
Yes,
they say Dutch special forces twice came close in recent weeks to arresting fugitive drug baron Bello Jos Lydekas in West Africa in a covert operation that Prime Minister Rob Jetten's cabinet had approved after the previous SCOF government refused to authorize it.
You see, then try for come inside this country for can catch somebody?
Yes.
Well, are you surprised that the first Prime Minister refused it?
Which means you read the article.
No. Now you just tell me. Why would you tell me now? I ask you.
Yes.
You say the one president within our SCOF, whatever his name is, he approve him.
Yes.
And then the one before that had refused to approve it. Why do you think there was that disparity?
You tell
There was disparity because this is a sovereign country. For you grab no more good, you go grab somebody and care and go. That is kind of an invasion of sovereignty.
So the president don't hear this latest news about this?
No, me not hear. How I go say President Yeri? Now you not tell me just now. How I go say President Yeri this? You have just told me.
Because you say it know waiting to happen.
Yeah, but this was happening in Holland. This was happening in Holland.
This is news where they all over.
This was happening in Holland. This is a Dutch news. It is not Sierra Leone news. I tell you, say no waiting that happened in this country. I not tell you, say no waiting that happened in Holland, or Belgium, or Spain, or France, or America, or Iran for that matter. He is concerned with what is happening in Sierra Leone.
But he should be concerned, but this news will come out because we say if you on Salon Police and accident defend this same man, where the Dutch believe say he is in Sierra Leone.
That is not the same thing. But what you are talking about is that there has been
Because the IGPC
Sometimes
they look for the same Belojos
we are talking
where the
about
Netherlands authority them don't set up special force units for camp taken from Sierra Leone twice.
The IGP say,
Then they look for,
say the Dutch government don't try twice for Ghana, Sierra Leone.
the IGP say then
The Dutch one can invade Sierra Leone. They can't do that. You know, say they not go do it. It's illegal. They will not do it. That is why the former Prime Minister refused that. It is an invasion of people's sovereignty. There is international laws. This is not Holland. Nor is it in Europe, even on the wider side. It's illegal. Now I make the first Prime Minister refuse them. The second one now, we authorize them. Well, sometimes you don't look at all the possibilities. But I'm sure at some point, if you ask illegal teams, they will tell us, this is what you want to do. So it's an invasion of the sovereignty of another country. So I'm sure it's speculative. It is speculative. And thanks for telling me. I didn't know this. To me, not really Dutch news.
so what if there is this special force so they don't train for can catch Belojos being Kamna Salon? Because according to the article, they've been planned for catch them offshore, off Salon water. Not to Salon water, they be planned for catch them.
Within our 200-mile limit, it's an invasion. In international waters, it's up to them. But if they're within the 200-mile limit, they can invade Naya. We'll go protest. We'll go to the UN. We'll go to the European Union.
Just for protect Belojos.
Not protecting anybody, protecting our own sovereignty.
Because the same Dutch media, don't they right say, Belojos is here in Sierra Leone enjoying state...
Who's that Belojos? Let me just ask you something. This man who they call Belojos, I've never seen him, I don't know.
All right, welcome back. Apologies for the break day. We will get power cuts in the studio, but don't switch over to generator. As usual, Edsa, the show, then True Color. We continue the breakfast show, still get the spokesperson for His Excellency the President, the Honorable Alhaji Alpha Khan. This morning, we start to talk about the rationale behind President's bill in international public lecture, the way it only give. Currently, the President from this week, in Oxford and Cambridge University, and today, we expect him for talk na Cambridge. Earlier, before we get the break, Alhaji, we will analyze the article, the recent article we just come out from the Dutch news, where they talk about Belojos, where the Netherlands government believes they enjoy state protection in Sierra Leone, and twice they don't make attempt for come and catch and go with them.
First of all, let's just defend EDSA here.
Why are you defending?
No, hold on. EDSA put out a notice. Say it's going to take 10 days. They will get disruptions, serious disruptions, because then the maintenance boom, scheduled maintenance. because the rains they come. They put that out. Everybody
No, even before the notice they come, this is what
they
we've
put
been
that
having
out. So for
since.
talk sales and true colors and things like that, let us give the devil their due. Secondly, the issue you're talking about, for me, I cannot comment on that. It's from a Dutch newspaper. And I have not read that Dutch newspaper. I have not seen it. Now, inside society, they assume even for don't send them to me. If I don't read them, then me for able to do my own independent analysis, investigation, then I'll come back with what. But you just told me about that. So I don't know. But for say somebody who come out, now young country, they can grab somebody or he can say herself with the intention of disrupting the state or anything like that. Because when you come here and all that, we have retaliatory measures.
But
waiting at the retaliatory measures.
We have to protect our country. You can't come here on your own unless you have clearance to do
but
that.
the Netherlands, don't they ask una as a government
So they should
for
invade.
hand over this person
They should invade. They should
them
invade.
since last year.
So they should invade
and
the
even
country.
recently, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice Alpha Sisi put now in social media say he meet with his counterparts from Netherlands where he been go Geneva for let them further the discussions.
Yeah, but tell you say he give them permission for letting can invade and take somebody out. Did he tell you that? No. He's saying that according to international law, if then people that say this man deny, they say let us work through the international legal procedures and see how we can do that. And that's what they've been working on. So now that I'm sure they talked about. The two of them, that Dutchman no go tell Honorable Alpha Sisi, say we're going to invade your country to take somebody out that we suspect is our citizen. You know? You see, for me, all then to yourself, I think saying a plaba no more. Really?
at this stage, Honorable, although you say the latest developments on this issue now inside this studio, you can hear him for say the Dutch special forces and this they look for this man twice this month. They don't miss for catch him.
If it is covert,
You say-
how me go know about a covert operation?
You know,
covert
aware.
means it's in secret.
You say
How
you
can I be
know
aware?
aware means say the presidency might not have been informed about waiting they happen, but
If it is
generally-
covert, it's secret. And I ain't going to hide pram. Now we in the hide pan. So they'll make sure people like me don't get to know about it.
But
Pass like
generally
Jonas, who can't tell
speaking,
me. Because I know.
Alaji, on this Omar Sharif matter, is the president worried, say, the Netherlands defend person where then still believe, say, they inside in country, and then believe, say, they get state protection. Is the president worried about that?
The president, when this matter come to him, he hand that over to the competent authorities, to ONS, to investigate.
But the public know they get updates on waiting they happen with their investigation
But they
over
have
a
just
year
done that,
ago.
isn't it? They have just done that, not so?
This one where they do this update where they get this recent ship where they catch.
Okay. Well,
The
so
one of Omar Sharif, the media has tried their best for let the police talk how far they do this investigation. Over a year now, there's nothing to the public.
Well, maybe you also have a right to call them and ask them.
So now that make her they ask
No,
if the
you
president
can't-
worried,
you can't
say,
ask me. No, the
all
president,
the allegations
has
here
things.
hang over Salon and in the president. Is he worried about that?
Let me tell you something. This man, according to reports, been there in custody in Holland. He escaped there. They say he come now Belgium, then kitchen there. He there in custody. He escaped the back. According to the reports again, he go Libya. From there, he go Turkey. He able to escape there. He can. They say Ikaya. Well, now, are we talking about the same person? I say just like that case. The police say Omar Sharif and all that, so we don't know. But if it is the same person, why them strong economies then they not be able to keep them for left out for country, a very quick country like us? We get least prepared for be able to keep somebody like that here. They're not able to keep. So let us say that is here. So if he there so, and the police say they are finding out he's here, if they find out, there are still procedures they have to go through for make the extradite him. There are laws that protects the human being from persecution. There are laws that protect people from high authorities. So those laws, they call them the humanitarian laws. Now, the one indeed they use for put under what they call extradition treaties. So those treaties are the ones that they are now looking at and see how, if he's here,
Honorable,
how
over 1 year where the police defend Omar Sharif, when last they update the president about the investigation, what did they do?
I don't know. I don't know that.
You seem not for no, but could say they happen around the president.
You're talking about security now.
Yes.
I know they in the Security Council.
So what do you know now about the president?
Well, which I don't tell you so.
They not update the president but the security of the state?
Of course they will update him.
So that's why we're asking.
They will update him.
When
They will
last
update him and then it will
matter?
come. Oh, about this matter, I don't know. But security of the state, they meet every week.
So
And
Omar
they
Sharif
update him.
in investigation, they not update the president recently about
But how will I
over
know?
the past 1 year.
I
how
don't
they
tell you, see, I'm not doing at the Security Council. The Security Council is made up of
No, but you know the
select.
president in yes and mouthpiece.
But I am not the
So
president.
they don't tell
But I am not the president.
You must don't know
I am
say
not
they
the
don't
president.
tell
I have
about
limits
this.
as to what I can do and what I cannot do. I have limits as to what I can know and cannot know. There are certain things in governance where not all man get for know, especially concerning security. When I get to understand that.
All right, since
Those are
you
called
say you not get
high-profile security issues.
Since you say you not get information on just Bello Jos, let's just read this particular paragraph on the article they tell you about. It said the operation was abandoned twice at the last moment this month and will have involved Dutch Marines and the National Police Special Interventions Unit seizing Lidekers in international waters off Sierra Leone as it traveled by boat to neighboring Liberia.
They would have involved our national security, national police, we own police, or is
The
it
National Police Special Intervention Unit. That's the Special Intervention Unit,
We don't get that in there.
which shows
We don't get
this
that. They're referring to
marine.
their own national special intervention unit in Holland. It's not Sierra Leone.
Well, if that's
It's not
the
our own
case,
national. They should have been specific. The Sierra Leone National Police Intervention Unit. We don't have that here. I don't know of a special intervention unit in this country. They're referring to their own.
So-
this now a covert arrangement they make, unknown to the police, unknown to government, unknown to us, only maybe known only by people like you who are out there in the media who the rumors and things like that. And now if they put it out, they are confessing. Well, until they don't commit a crime yet, if they don't commit a crime, we said before take action against them. Coming within the 200-mile limit of Sierra Leone is a crime without permission. If they do it in international waters, you see what really happen now in the Middle East. Ships that are out in international waters, they are not subject to sanctions or anything like that. But as soon as you enter the 200-mile limit of Iran and things like that, then you are under the sanctions. This is the things. So international waters are free for everybody. They are patrolled, they are protected and all that. But if they come into the 200-mile limit and commit a crime, because whatever they're planning, if this is true, they plan that, then can a crime they commit inside the country. And that, of course, we still get right for go complain. But they're not doing it. Something I make, they abandon them twice. Something I make, the first prime minister say, no, do them. Approve. Because some of them, yeah, you see, then they go according to the rule of law.
Then say in preparation, the Netherlands acquired a foreign registered private vessel to serve as an offshore base as the long-term presence of a Dutch naval ship was considered too risky. Both the Marines and the DSI trained day and night for the operations.
You see now? They're just confirming what I said. Because they know they want to break the law of another country by invading another country, they hire a private-owned vessel, not their own marine vessel, where go cause international uproar. So they hire somebody. They know what they are doing is wrong. They know they want to commit a crime. They know they want to invade a country unknown to the authority without permission. They know that they are going against international law. So for me, it is a non-issue. I will not argue about it. The only thing that has happened that they have not yet committed a crime. If they don't carry, they don't do harm, then for say will they complain. But they themselves, they say the DSI mean what? The Dutch Special Intervention Unit, I believe. DSI, I'm just guessing. If that is it, that means then don't consider that they're too dangerous for them and get involved. You see, so for me, we don't have an issue with them yet. But whatever they are planning at the moment, I am sure they know that it's a non-starter, because that is a declaration of hostilities with another country. And there are international treaties, international protocols to follow if you want to do things like that. And we are following that at the moment.
Even these boats we then seize na Spain, they connect and to just like the cars where the Sierra Leone security sector say na permanent inside this particular boat. Based on the updates we then get it before yesterday.
Well, that's what they
But
say.
the Netherlands believe say this now one of just like the cars in operation them where they do na Sierra Leone. And there are several other videos we don't come when they discuss Sierra Leone. Is the president
What are they
not
discussing, Sierra Leone?
the international media discussing Sierra Leone for the past 2 to 3 days now? Sierra Leone don't dey na the headlines.
They're also
about
discussing
cocaine,
Iran.
about
They are also
harboring
discussing
a
Iran,
drug
about
fugitive.
war and things like that.
We are talking about Sierra Leone and Haji.
Well, you talk about international media.
Yes.
International media discuss about everybody.
But they always catch cities in their attention.
Mm-hmm.
Now they all get for do Sierra Leone because everybody wants to go out of Sierra Leone with a Sierra Leonean passport, which you had to rest say.
But nobody know Nobody know they it with them turn back because you hold Sierra Leone passport.
But with this kind of news, when
that
fly,
is not. It will not be tied to you. This is not particular crimes committed by particular people. It's not committed by you or Mabel or myself. So not to me they will go home. No. It is not a generic crime that covers everybody in Sierra Leone. Then those say they get somebody within the target. They are looking for that person. The moment when the proof say it in this country and it is possible for him to be extradited, I am sure the law will take its course.
Is Sierra Leone supporting the Netherlands?
On what?
The extradition.
They are working together on it. You just confirmed to me that you saw the Attorney General, our own Attorney General, and his counterpart discussing the issue. If they were not supporting each other, they wouldn't be discussing it. So that's the proof you wanted.
The last one I will ask you on this article, then we'll move back to His Excellency in lecture. Now, the all gets for doing outside the article say, after fleeing the Netherlands in 2022 via Spain, Dubai, and Turkey, Lydakas, he surfaced in Sierra Leone, where he reportedly poses as a businessman called Umar Sharif and engaged to a daughter of President Julius Maada Bio.
I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. I have not heard. It hasn't been announced. If the daughter of the president is engaged, they will tell you the public. That for me, a conjecture. That for me, I don't believe. I don't believe it, because if it is true, it will be out there. He is the president of Sierra Leone. For his daughter for engaged, a big thing. A big thing.
Spanish police earlier this month intercepted a cargo ship sailing from Sierra Leone carrying 10 tons of cocaine in seizure. Investigators have linked to Lydakar's network.
Okay. Those are the investigations. I'm not part of that investigation. These are information. This is information that they have, that I don't have, and we don't have. But the information that we have as a country, we own police, security forces. Don't put them out yesterday. Don't tell them. So when they do their own investigation, if the ship came here, it took a cargo of palm oil, they don't care.
So with all of this, president is out there giving public lecture. What's in the focus? What's in the benefits we want to bring back home?
Benefits back home. First of all, president giving a speech at the Oxford and Cambridge University. It's one. It's giving visibility to Sierra Leone. Then it also gives hope to our young people to say that if our president can be invited to be hosted in those prestigious universities, we have an opportunity to maybe one day enter those places and also be given an opportunity. So it places Sierra Leone in a serious international policy conversations. It increases Sierra Leone's visibility among global academics, investors, diplomats, and development institutions. And it projects Sierra Leone as an intellectually engaged country. We could make people begin member say, we now be the Athens of West Africa. A university education in sub-Saharan Africa started here. So if they call the president of Sierra Leone, that is a recognition of that accolade. The countries do compete, not only economically, but intellectually and diplomatically too. So if we go there, it is also competing to help us get a space on the table where global ideas and innovation are discussed. So it is a big benefit. It strengthens the educational diplomacy. The universities, don't forget, they influence research funding. They are the ones who give scholarships. They are the ones who arrange partnerships, innovation, leadership networks, and future policymakers. Most of the people who are prime ministers in the UK, they've either been to Cambridge or Oxford. Yeah. Almost invariably, all right? And of course, we see that that kind of arrangement for presidents of Sierra Leone to go there, the Sierra Leone students also will have an opportunity to see how maybe they can edge their way into those places. There will be academic exchanges, research collaborations, and institutional partnerships. So it's very good for us as a country, and the exposure and the networking that you'll be making there is important. It's important.
You talk about investors, the part of investment, how then lectures here, they bring them home.
It should say that we have a good, grounded governance system headed by a president who believe in diplomacy, who believe in democracy, and also the rule of law. And investment looks for that. Investment, they go any outside chaos there. But before they come here, they have to learn about the country. And if they hear it from the horse's mouth this time, here I'm referring to the president as the horse of Sierra Leone, from him, then of course, they will get more confidence for me then come there. So that answers your question.
Practicing waiting the president, they preach, how you go relate, because you don't talk a lot about education, him going to lecture in Oxford, Cambridge, how you go relate him to practical things that may happen at salon. Example, teachers them don't send a reminder to the vice president regarding school fee subsidies.
When was
Where
that?
out now the world they preach about education.
When was
how
that?
you relate that?
When did they send that? They sent that before the 8th of May. Because on the 8th of May, Friday, the school subsidies have been paid. The government paid 72 billion leones for school subsidies.
After a reminder.
Well, it's good. If I forget, remind me. Had it been paid?
But this is a priority.
So is it
to remind the government
the priority
about your priority?
The priority of government is because you are not patient to wait. I make you remind them. So when you remind them, they've been done in the process anyway, and they have been paid. Isn't that commendable? You say you ask for something and it is done. 72 billion was paid on Friday, the 8th of May. All right? Of which 52 went to school subsidies and 20 billion went to examination fees. So you see, government, they do what it's supposed to. When I say billion, and it's new loans, so not to old loans. So it will be in the trillions, instead of loans. So don't pay. So he's aware of what is happening, and he takes steps for resolve them. We don't just sit down and fold our hands as a government.
I continue for.
I need to go now.
Tell you, say, for this week alone, Salon Day, the news for the wrong reason, especially in the UK side the president's day. So now if you don't follow the UK media, they don't class the president as one of the richest presidents then we own luxurious properties.
They say that about all African presidents. Without evidence, without facts. You know, newspapers are sensational. You don't make sensation, you don't sell the newspaper. Now you ask them to provide proof, they don't have it. That's it. So for me, it is just newspaper sensationalism.
The issue of education, giving back to society through public lecture them now one way you don't frequent, especially between the presidents anywhere. If I see you now one of the public lecture them where Madam First Lady do na put loco, think or so. As you know the clip, you know being one of the people that will be there around there. And we know how His Excellency during the first term be prioritize education, now be in flagship during in first term, the free quality education, then later it transfer to human capital development. Are these the same things they also they try for do so in them public lecture there?
Well,
or is it just politics?
Slightly different. No, it is not politics. Choosing a university to give a lecture, it's not political. You go there to talk about education. I mean, I've been the chairman at the occasion at Potloko.
I saw you there.
Thank you. I was not just one of them. I was there, a key participant. And the subject matter was the First Lady take there. Very, very important to all of us, especially young people, women and all that. They go there for go talk about the role of women in nation building, including the girl child. And you know, see this agenda of His Excellency the President for this prioritizing education, especially the girl child. That they don't pay dividends. The girls now outnumber boys in primary school. Enrollment. You have more girls in school now than boys. The girls are doing better. And not only in Freetown, not only in Bo or Potloko or Kenema or Makeni. They are doing so in Krubonla. They are doing so in Falaba. They are doing so in Sulima. Even in the remotest of areas where that not been happening because of the outreach of the free quality education. And you see this child marriage business also. It don't reduce because of the fans of our girls with the First Lady talk to people but now local. There also the head of the senior staff and academic staff association. They give you one statistic. They say Potoko girls before when they left secondary school, tertiary education. Now only about 0.14% of them they enter and complete. He said, but now it don't rise to 72% of the girls with the Komona secondary school and go to higher education. 0.14% to 72%. That now increase of over 71.16%. So you see that the president agenda is a yield. But this kind of agenda, we're not to today we go see them immediately. Become a long-term investment, not to instant gratification. Now planning for the future. Now planning for let the country get a better workforce. Now planning for they'll get better nurses, better doctors, and more women involved in that kind of thing. So that we have more workforce, because for now, most of the workforce are men. And that is less than half of the country. So we are not to be surprised that the country is not moving fast as fast as it should be. But if you bring in the women who are 52% in this country and join them to the 48% of men, and all of us move faster, we could almost double the effort of progress in Sierra Leone. So yes, the lectures within they make, they're very poignant for us, very important. But the lecture with the president they do also, yes, it combines national awareness of what we need to do with the outreach and diplomatic, because they must be connected in order for us to move as fast as we want to do in the line of the 5 game changers. That is what we are doing now. But I have an appointment. I'm past 9:30.
But you know, can't quick honorable.
Yeah, but you had 2 measures.
No, I
have an appointment at 9:30. I think you don't talk about already.
So, all right, let me just talk quickly.
Please, let it conclude now.
Yeah. So, earlier I asked you if all of these, what the president they do, now politics. But you say not to politics.
No, not at all.
It clearly shows.
President no need for do politics again.
Why?
Now the next people they will get for candidate for power.
Still a politician. He's still in government.
If he's a politician, then he's doing his job.
They crisscross the country.
They crisscross the continent for launch. They crisscross the country for launch projects that we don't start. We don't yield now. For go commission the bridges. 17 of them, big bridges. Don't that be ferry them in the day. Roads them. We have been dirty. And Poto did it by now, we're in Don Council. He go there for go commission them. If for do them, because you don't build them, if for go hand them over to the people for whom you don't do that. Okay? We don't build hospitals. In Kono, that famous maternity hospital, now for interview themselves now, where they attract people from the sub-region now for camp. They don't build another hospital in Jembe, where Jembe is the boundary between Bo districts and Kenema districts. Is a town there, a village. 300 beds. They don't build a hospital. As building a hospital in Karine, inside Batkan, for 300 beds, similar to the one in Kono. So all of these opportunities, then they open up for we. So it get for go. We want an Apot local. We want them for go open we own hospital, 100 beds, air conditioned hospital, fully finished.
Other build the hospital.
The government.
With support from other?
From the UAE. Okay. From the UAE. The UAE hospital, they mean give it for no feds, COVID. Now converts to tertiary hospital. First class.
I love it when you laugh.
Yes, well, I don't laugh. I smile. If I laugh, no, the tertiary hospital. It's going to be the tertiary hospital now, referral for the whole of the Northwest region. All right? You get, you launch the Fire Force station where they don't build for we. Of course, Nasit building, the one where they don't put for we, now put local. Where you say, go glad the way you left work. Because Nasit, they help.
Most of the infrastructural developments here we did talk about Alhaji. Now one then will be constructed by government with support from donor partners. And then the SLPP seem for the compete with the developmental infrastructure. Yeah. They're
compete
able,
with that.
With the infrastructure developments that they go nationally and the party offices them whether they establish, they're able by themselves for established party offices. But when it comes to national infrastructure, pass we go big, let them help we build.
No, not the big. Now bilateral and multilateral conventions. Now the benefits of this waka with the president of waka. That is effort. When you go there.
That's what I'm saying. Because
yes,
we take, for example, Kono first lady in one day will not
you have that money.
They build a party office.
The party office and the hospital, you can't compare that. Have you seen that hospital? The hospital in Kono? In Kaino, the sub-region.
Have you seen the party office in Kono?
I've seen it.
Oh my God.
I've seen
Very
it.
beautiful.
I was there.
Customized
It is only 4 walls.
Even the marble tiles.
It is only 4 walls. It's only 4 walls. Just a big hall. And then get nice tiles and
not
seats.
Not just Kono.
And Moyamba. Sorry, Matru. Yes, it's a 4 walls. A party office is just a hall, a big hall. But when you talk about a hospital, it's compartmentalized into a surgical ward, female ward, male ward, outpatients,
so
diagnostics. No, government they do them, of course. But when people come, they say, well, they can't help you. Why not? We give them support by giving them the land, and government most times put their own counterpart support. You understand? In there, who's tell me any infrastructure now? We not to don't know begin to put some money inside. We say put. Tell me which one.
Now on a party office there.
Which one?
The SLPP on a party office then don't know put money then on a self.
Are they the first ones to build party offices?
But then look, they build more.
Are they the first ones to
Then
build
look,
party
they
offices?
build more
Whose side they
than
not
the
been
way
get?
Una been doing
Well, we
power.
been get
How
we
you
been get
say we
already.
don't be there na power na
We
they
been
not
they
get
been
power?
there.
we build one now, McKinney. You don't see that one.
They not done.
Huh?
They not done. No.
Well, why they not done now?
Now I'm finished
Now
building.
I come again. Now when they told me.
Now I'm finished
If when I was the big fundraiser for that, you see. So they told me.
As party una knock chest una give it to the hospital or
Which
market or
hospitals
schools.
again you want? There's so many hospitals we're building.
So many places
So
that we
many. You're
need.
just complaining that we ask too much from outside. Hospitals, they're a big investment. We go put small. WHO, UNDP, World Bank, IMF, all of those people will come in and put in money. The Gavi Foundation, the Gavi Fund, they just gave us $10 million for immunization and all things like that. These are things that are happening. And because they out there in the international, we know that the table, they know the CEO. You have to be there for, let us say, UK Disco. You know the table, we then go for go Church Africa, was it 1887? The Berlin Conference. No Africa not been there. I make the rich man and just church how they want. If we be there, like Sierra Leone, Liberia, Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, and Gambia, and Guinea-Bissau would be one country. Then Mali, Senegal, Burkina Faso, and Niger, it could be one country. We would have done that, but we've not been there. So they even take the one fumble, one fumble them, Nasamu, then cuts the middle. Half go Guinea. They say you have French, you have Guinean, and then you are Sierra Leonean. You see, they split us. We've not been there. But now this time, anytime we say they shape the future of Africa, we get for Dede. Because if we're not Dede, now somebody else go write your own story. And the president being there, he's going to tell the story of Africa.
So now, I wonder we tap on your experience. I wonder you pull the hat of the presidential spokesman and wear that of an analyst, political analyst, because you don't stay in Sierra Leone political landscape. You don't see several transitions. And now, fast forward going into election year, next year by now, politics go don't begin. Tranga one. You don't see various transition there. With the current happenings and with the current concern where citizens and they raise and with some of the challenges where the SBO-led administration where you belong they get. What are your prediction in terms of transitioning, in terms of how citizens engage for vote?
Win.
Analyze for we.
Now the analysis. We don't know what I don't tell you. The infrastructure.
Honest analysis.
Honest analysis on all that. And what we don't do. And the plans they really dumb for the human capital development. The plans they really dumb and then they execute now for the feed salon and the 5 game changers. The plans they really dumb for put the SIZ station them in Koya. The plans they really dumb for convert the iron ore into steel in this country. The plans they really carry on for no plants Yabasnaya, who no go for Branca again. The rest no go come again. The plans they really dumb for they we able to catch with fish, process it here and send it out rather than just shipping it out off in the high seas where the dimensions who know the sea. Then plans then they when people don't see all that and when they see the crop of young children we don't come out university, we don't come out school, we're ready for take over the leadership of Sierra Leone. I can assure you that this government, this party, 1928, 90 people then
well, now how
plan.
Now put that because currently there are so many confusion. So you there Ebema be already conclusion.
Yeah, they SLPP.
Honorable, before you left we don't hear a lot of talks. Say if power change hands, the APC come in power in 2028, they offer your position. Will you take it?
2028, I will work again. Next month.
So if they take you as advisor or an ambassador,
for Sierra
will
Leone.
you take it?
An advisor for Sierra Leone. Well, you see, that dynamic will not happen because they're not the win 2028. Because me no see.
Never say never.
Yeah, thank you. That's why I told you. You were trying to get me to be absolute when I sat here. Me not absolute. But the way I see the trend they go, the SLPP is going to win again.
So if the table turn.
Table turn, do it in.
Then ask you for come on board.
I remain SLPP. Now, they don't call me. Now, they me. I'm serious.
No, but
You never can
No, I really am very serious.
that bitter
I never
say
wanted
they
to
no go call
leave.
you?
No. I never wanted to leave. Now, they threat me. I'm accommodated the 28th of April, 2023 from 2018. I was waiting 5 years. And they push me every time they go. And they call you. They go to Potloko. They know they call you. And they talk bad about you and all that kind of. They really pushed me out, man.
But that's politics.
No, it's not politics.
And then can say
that is
una
bad
the
art.
una the politician and can say in politics una not get permanent enemies.
No, I don't get any. They are not my enemies. We're just the same ideology. It's different. Their ideology and mine is different. I am a forward-looking person. Yes. No. Even when I was there, even I've been get problems there. Because I was really looking at Sierra Leone as Sierra Leoneans. Me not partisan. In all the time that I've been in politics,
them bring you on
I am
board
not
back
partisan.
if you're willing and ready
No,
to
they
serve.
will not. They don't want me. They don't like me. I will tell you, they don't like me. Really. Pass if now, some the young people they come. So they don't go like if I can, but another pass.
But the old people in there right now, you name no
The
go.
old people them?
No go get.
No. They don't trap me. The young people not trap me. But if they don't pass the virus down to them, what do you do? Huh? But believe me, I am very comfortable where I am at the moment, and I know, say, with the kind of projects and the kind of agenda where President Bill gets, the SLPP stands a very big chance of winning 2028 with the right candidate. With the right candidate.
No, una go get
With the right candidate. Yeah, but we'll not tell you now. We'll not tell you. Now the people get for choosing.
Do you
right
believe in a
candidate,
female leadership in terms of the presidency?
Of course, why not? We have had one in Liberia. We've had one in Malawi.
You think say Bima gets a chance? Not the
Nana Ibima.
SLPP? Fatima Madabio, you think he gets a chance?
For do waiting.
For big flag bearer for the SLPP?
She has not said she's going to contest.
There has been this loud call and in the CEO for a Bima movement. You think it's stand chance?
Who they call?
They say the Sierra Leone people then.
Okay.
Not only on a party, but
if they want
as well.
and dry, who am I to say
so
no?
if he contests, you think he gets a chance?
Listen, if SLPP put a good candidate, SLPP will win. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Alfakano joined me this morning can discuss several issues there, including the president in public lecture the way they give now na Oxford and Cambridge University. And a pleasure as always for hosting now. Well, now the end this edition of the Breakfast Show. Many thanks to all we joined with this morning for watch this edition of the Breakfast Show. And I want to say have a lovely weekend and don't forget for tuning at 8 the show one-on-one go meet you tonight. Mina Khadija Bangura say bye-bye.
All right, well, till we meet again, Mabel Kabade, so get a lovely weekend and stay out of trouble. Goodbye.
Watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.